Alrighty. Wow, guys. Yeah. They got the kid. I was trying to be sneaky, but, you know, I'm not the sneakiest person. Yeah. Fuck. I tried. I did try for you guys, though. I'm gonna share this. Chisel Boy, are you having fun? Welcome back, everybody. I'm sorry, guys. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna just go straight into what Oliver was talking about, and I really hope he gets back into in here because Oliver was talking about the Cabal. Now, the Cabal is a name I've never freaking heard of until that Charles Marlowe guy, and even when I did research on it, it wasn't it wasn't anything that I like really gave a fuck about, if I'm being honest. So basically, everybody's heard of fraternities, right, and sororities, correct or no? Hey, Oliver. What's up, Gina? What's up, Vina? I'm glad you finally caught alive. Um, yeah, so everybody here has heard of like a secret society, like a fraternity, sorority, Freemasons. Oliver, he is somebody who does not freaking matter at all. Excuse me. He does not matter a at all. Um, I'm pulling up the clip for you guys to see because it's basically gonna take you down a story of. Uh, I should I should start with a couple of not trigger warnings, but just so you know. Um, First and foremost, I think I found it. Hold on, I'm almost there. Okay, I got it. First and foremost, when I'm speaking about the stuff that I'm about to be speaking about, you guys, try not to think of it as a religious conversation, but more so as
John
like
7:24.
an energy conversation. Even reality stars have to go through stuff. So him alone at Disney. Okay. Um Oliver, you're correct. But like I was saying, because you'd have to like think about it as not religious, right? So don't think of it as heaven and hell. Don't think about it as God versus the devil. Think about it as like a yin and yang, right? So when I say God or Jesus, I'm referring to flame, spiritual. I'm referring to like good energy, light. You know, the white part of the yin and yang. And then when I'm referring to the devil, I'm speaking of the
I buy the
bad
same
part.
products you do, only I get them much cheaper. I save hundreds of dollars a month
In
by doing this
the
one simple.
world, you know, you've heard of karma. You get what you receive. So a lot of people in the music industry, no matter how they get there, they do have certain things that they I don't want to say like rituals because again, this isn't spiritual, right? We're talking about this as in trying to think of a lot of words I can't use here on YouTube, you guys. Um Basically, a lot of people think about when you sell your soul to the devil, you're in some big cave and it's dark and everybody's wearing cloaks and they have devil horns and they have bloody goats laying around and you have to, cut your wrist off and sacrifice one of your family members to be in the Illuminati and all this stuff. And really, guys, that's pop culture's like sensationalism of dark and evil stuff. There may be, and because I'm not in any sort of, these secret societies, I don't know what they do, but it could be as simple as you come into the industry as a Christian or a gospel singer and you lose all your morals to become rich and famous. So selling your soul isn't like an actual physical contract that, you write down. It's really just you giving up what you believe in because they say if you don't believe in something you fall for everything. So a lot of people give up. Yeah, Ibiza, correct. But again, remember, it's not as deep as that. Like a lot of people think of it as deeper than what it is. So with Aaron Carter, right? Even though we've seen for the past 4 years him have a downfall, a lot of people like to think or are thinking, oh, it's a conspiracy, right? Somebody set him up. Which isn't true. We know he had a downfall. But for some reason, people can't grasp the concept that you can be famous, right? You can, I don't want to say have your soul, but you can be famous, not lose your dignity, and die, right? Like death is coming to everybody. Everybody's going to die at some point. Materialism is the act of selling one's soul, the state of where you concentrate, correct? Well, no, I mean it doesn't even have to be childhood trauma. So, like for instance, um, you mentioned earlier, Oliver, that Nick and Paris were in like the cabal or something. I don't know anything about the cabal, but I will say if you're in if the Illuminati, right? It's a real thing, right? Let's go. We'll just Google this real quick because the Illuminati is real. I don't know if it's still around. Illu- Illuminati. I don't know if it's not supposed to still be active. I'm not going to Wikipedia because we're gonna go to National Geographic because it is a a secret society of sorts. They disbanded a while ago. It wasn't, they have. I don't want to say they have nothing to do with the music industry. Oh, You're gonna make me buy it. Oh, you guys suck. Um, Yeah, what I'm trying to show you guys is that the Illuminati is an actual real, like it was a thing. Nobody just came up with that out of the clear blue sky. But the correlation, again, the correlation to the music industry is where things start to get fucked up. Childhood trauma is the ultimate gateway to drug use and declining. Yes, that's true. Life is about choices. So, um, I heard there were some meetings. I have no idea. Okay, so basically, the Illuminati was a group of people who wanted to get away from the church and also wanted to steal some of the Freemasons from, the Freemason Society. And basically, they were enlightened philosophers. They believed that society should no longer be dictated by religious virtues. Instead, he wanted to create a state of liberty and moral equality where knowledge was not restricted by religious prejudice. However, religious and political conservatism ruled in I don't know that word. Englosted Ingolstadt at the time, and subject taught that the Jewish-controlled university was strictly monitored. So long story short, this name I don't want to pop up the CIA's website. I don't need them on my case. They can leave me the hell alone. I'm not trying to get any more demonetized than I already am on YouTube for even talking about this shit. But the point being is that the Illuminati isn't a oh my god, I'm so afraid this is this thing, right? My sister and brother used to play the music, backwards, and you would hear all the demonic sounds and the different echoes in the background, and you see them putting up their symbols, the triangle and the okay sign, and all of this stuff. Even Aaron was doing the pose, and that's supposedly one of their poses. Um Really, it's just stuff that fits. If you um if you research anything on the internet nowadays, you could type in why black people shouldn't exist. And I bet you there will be articles that corroborate your feelings of what you just typed in. I could type in is Kanye West, crazy, or is Kanye West not crazy? You could type in literally anything in the internet and there will be an article or some sort of a post, something to corroborate your story, to make you continue to believe what you say. Music, and again, remember, I'm not speaking about actual spirituality. We're talking about energies. Aaron loved to say that he was a Christian or a Catholic or a Jew. He said he was a lot of things, but he said he believed in God. And specifically one time he said, Nick, you're one of those devil worshippers. I don't support you. Or no, I don't believe in the devil. If you believe in light, you have to believe in dark, right? It says in the comic book, the Bible, that the devil was a angel of music. They said he was beautiful. He could play every instrument known to, well, not known to man, because man wasn't created at that time, but he could play every instrument that there was. He had a beautiful voice and he had a beautiful face. Once him and, God wasn't really matching up together, God casted him down to earth. And this is where we get like the stories of Adam and Eve. Now pay attention, guys. The devil or negative energy being, I'm really trying to make this like easy and my mind's going everywhere, but the devil being the angel of music makes a lot of sense for why music would be the Illuminati's go-to. And even if we take out the Illuminati, right, we don't even have to talk about the Illuminati, but there is dark energy in music. That's a big part of reason why artists like Drake, he's always referencing or doing things with dead artists before him, like Michael Jackson or like Prince, for example. Whitney Houston. Beyonce's known to kind of open herself up to these energies as well. So we're gonna watch this clip because I'm done talking. I'm gonna exit that out because they might try to get me again for copyright. Make sure to like the stream, guys. I appreciate you.
Was a runaway slave. The image of being chased down by hounds took on a much more real meaning.
Oh, and I have a question for you guys too. While we play this, I'm gonna ask you guys the question, and feel free to answer in the comments.
This video is sponsored by Skillshare. For all the devil asks in return is guitar. If a man wants to learn to play the guitar like no other, all he needs
this
to
is a real story.
There's an old blues legend that goes something like this. If a man wants to learn to play the guitar like no other, all he need do is find his way to the crossroads. If he waits there till midnight, the devil will appear and offer to tune his guitar. Once the act is complete, the man will be able to play anything he wants. And for this small favor, all the devil asks in return is the man's soul. Now, selling one's soul to the devil is nothing new in music, as I explored many years ago. Today, however, we're going to look at a different angle on this legend. The place at which the deal is made. Of all the marks that humans make on the earth, crossroads are among the simplest and most enduring. Monuments change across the world, and buildings rise and fall, but little changes about crossroads, no matter where you go. And as long as humans organize themselves in towns and cities, crossroads will remain, and so will the legends of their dark powers and of the strange spirits who occupy them. Let's take a closer look. The crossroads story that we know best was probably first told by Tommy Johnson, who is known for his wailing yodel. But
I'm gonna try that. It's just so much, information that I really do think, like, I can't say it better than
Robert Johnson. These two musicians helped turn the crossroads into an iconic piece of blues lore, but blues isn't the only culture with traditions built around the crossroads. Cultures from all across the world have tales that they tell about the crossroads, dating back generations. In fact, many of the crossroads across Europe and Asia were first paved by the Roman Empire more than 2,000 years ago. And stories of the dark rituals performed at those crossroads are just as old. The Greek goddess of crossroads was named Hecate. It's said that she ruled over boundaries and entranceways.
So this is just kind of just
and as
going
her myth
over
evolved, she became closely tied to witchcraft.
The darker,
in later depictions of Hecate, she is sometimes described holding keys to the underworld in her hands. This version of the goddess rules over space, the transition from the known to the great unknown beyond. In a sense, this is what crossroads often represent as well. One is said to be at
I'm trying to just show you guys that everything's not as, deep as they try to make it seem.
Many people would only see crossroads when traveling on long journeys, away from the safety and comfort of their home. In those days, crossroads were a meeting spot, a place where you could have encounters with those who came from the strange places beyond. And that's the role that the crossroads play in Haitian voodoo, a religion that mixes Roman Catholic influences with West African spiritual traditions. In Haitian voodoo, there is one all-powerful god, but you can only speak to him through spirits known as Loa. If one wants to communicate with the Loa, one must first speak to Papa Legba, who is the Loa of Crossroads.
If you guys ever watched the movie Princess and the Frog, you remember Papa Legba. And this is like part of the reason why I'm trying to correlate everything together, that it's not about a religious thing. It's not just one religion. It's not just one idea. It's it's life. Like it's the universe. It's stuff that's really out here. There are good energies, there are bad energies, and some people are more susceptible to, being in more dark places, I guess you could say. And for not Bad Boy Breeze, I'm sorry. Bend information for your agenda. What do you mean 97, Mason? Yes. I can't say your name. Card 22C2 Dogs, Angel Diesel. You can sell your soul for a lot of different things, and that's why I was saying it's not really just the music industry, but it's most notably. Like, we have the 27 Club, which we'll get into it. Also Angels and Peace, correct. So that's why I said try not to think of it as religion. It's energies. Hey Dina, thank you for joining. Yeah, so let me go ahead and play it again. But just keep in mind that try to think of things as a less dark. Your first was okay.
From Haiti when transports settled in Louisiana at the end of the 18th century. As these Caribbean populations spread out, many of the voodoo magic traditions known as hoodoo took hold across the American South. And this hoodoo may be the...
I found it for you guys. I found the clip that I was originally trying to get you guys to see. This one's a lot better to me. It's longer, so I had to find the actual timestamp for you guys.
immigrant of music.
Yeah.
But
This is gonna be different compilations of artists and songs, bringing it up, and it's basically artists saying, out of their own mouths that they might have sold the soul for their, sold their soul to something evil or something that's not here. Brown Frown. It has not been on that long. My stream got cut last time we were watching the Life or Death episode, and they caught the kid. They caught.
didn't work out, and so I sold my soul to the devil.
I sold my soul to the devil. I know it's a crappy deal. At least it came with a few toys like a Happy Meal.
Nicole Scherzinger was, yes, SM 2012. That is when everybody was all into the listening to songs backwards and finding pictures where they're doing some sort of sign or anything that had black and white checkerboards on it, Oliver, that was Angela Bassett, not Vivica Fox. Good try, though. No, Aaron didn't sell his soul. Aaron was just a person who, was in the right place at the right time, who got lucky. That's all Aaron was. He, Yeah, Nicole Scherzinger, when they were in Pussycat Dolls, that was a front for prostitution. That's really sad, because she was doing all of the vocals for Pussycat Dolls, just for, her not to get any of the, not get any of the recognition, but, she was still having to sleep around and fuck people. And like I said, I don't want to talk about Aaron, but yeah, that's what he was. So basically, they talk about Robert Johnson, right? Robert Johnson is this man who was terrible at the fucking guitar. And somebody was like, hey, bro, if you go over to the Crossroads at midnight and play your guitar, they'll definitely, you might be able to meet the devil, and you might be able to, do some stuff. This guy, it was right when the music industry started right when the music industry started. He he wanted to be famous to whatever famous was, and he took his guitar to the Crossroads at midnight. He played his guitar, and rumor has it that he came back from the Crossroads, and he was the most amazing guitar player anybody had ever seen. And that is the first instinct of selling your soul that we have, in history, like in music industry. We have some other artists talk about it.
But he followed me and Willie.
Hold on.
Saturday night.
We have this Snoop. Oh no, I can't, because it's a bunch of freaking music. That's so ridiculous, guys. I don't think this stream is gonna fucking work. I just remembered it's a bunch of fucking music. Long story short, and I'm gonna just keep it short, guys, because I want to do some fun stuff with you. Comment in the chat what you guys want me to either watch or talk about next. But last and foremost for this, Prince, I believe he was not, all of the conspiracy theories for celebrity deaths are usually the Illuminati or the industry, wanted to kill them. Some yes, some no, some maybe. So, Aaron Carter, right? Start with him. He was not sacrificed by anybody. Oh, here's my cat. He was not sacrificed by anybody. He was also not set up by anybody. And I don't believe he sold his soul to the devil, so I don't think that he needed to, return anything. If we're talking about the 27 Club and artists like Prince, yes, Stephanie, good. When you sell your soul to the devil, or when you make a deal, you have to, finish your part of the deal. And I think that a lot of the times with celebrities, their deal is up. They made their, deal. They didn't ask for a time period. They got caught up and they had to just give their soul back. Prince, he was pacing outside of the drugstore the day before he passed. I didn't even know Prince was addicted to pain meds. And like that's what I'm saying. We don't know everything about these celebrities and these artists while they're alive. So I don't understand how people could think that, we would just be able to know if it was a conspiracy or not. Michael Jackson, we know he was murdered by AEG and Sony Records. He had one of the best music deals in history. He had the most rights. He had the most, yes, Lisa. Michael was really getting ready to be one of the most influential person in the world. And they could not allow that. Michael was mentally and emotionally not well at all. He couldn't perform or do any of the stuff that, Sony wanted him to do. And if he's not making any money for them, they're going to make their money some way else. And that brings me to all of the rap artists nowadays who, are being killed and murdered. And, they still have all of these posthumous albums that come out. I don't know how to say that word. But it's really just because the label has a lot more, like, you're Rocky. Get down. The label has a lot more money coming in if you're dead because, one, they don't have to pay you. But see, that's what I'm saying. Oliver, you people who keep talking about the cabal, does it make any sense for someone who is in the Illuminati to talk like against the Illuminati? Because Tupac had songs about kill Illuminati. Michael Jackson has said stuff too. And then if you think about it, and this is just wild guess. Have you guys ever thought about why a lot of the people considered to be in the Illuminati are black or urban artists? Yes, Oliver, it's called the death clause. It's not just recently. They've been doing it forever, but the difference was they would do it with the prison systems. So at first record labels had a deal with the private prison systems that if they kept a number of beds in, or if they kept a number of people in a certain amount of beds in the jails, the record labels would get like a kickback, like a back end pay type shit. And it worked. It got an entire generation to want to do drugs, rob people, be gang members, and get arrested, go to jail, and die. You have people like Whitney Houston, who, in my opinion, someone gave her a bad bag. It's really interesting to me that a lot of these celebrities didn't have any run-ins with these bad bags or bad pills beforehand. And then, right when they die, they're trying to get their life together. They're talking about God. Whitney Houston, she was off of drugs. She didn't want to come back to LA. She was not, she was, in her religious stance. And Clive Davis brought her back, to LA for the fucking Grammys. The night of the Grammys pre-party, she passes away, and Clive Davis continues to throw the party in the exact same hotel with her dead body feet away, maybe floors, like 4 floors away from the party with all of these celebrities, and then continued on with the Grammys. So if you guys, listened to me earlier when I was saying that they, the energy thing, they feed off of energy. Juice WRLD, Mac Miller, and XXX Tentacion. Little Peep too. When they had their music that was so depressing, right? And it brought up a lot of dark energies or, drugs and ODing and stuff, if you're singing those songs night after night at a concert and you have 100 to thousands of people in the audience repeating those words to you, and not just repeating them, but they're feeling them. Like, that song means the world to them. And this song is about your worst time in your life. You're speaking that into existence every single time you sing that song. And of course it's going to come true. Juice WRLD only started doing drugs to mimic Future. And Future doesn't even fucking do drugs. He lies about it. That's another thing that's different. Is that the industry back in the day lied about a lot of stuff. It was entertainment. Like, it really was just entertainment. It was fake. That's why rappers like Snoop Dogg, The Game, and I love them, they weren't really about that life. It just looked good. They knew guys who was about that life. It is a spell, Oliver. So long story short, just with all of this cabal stuff, Prince knew his time was coming. Prince hated elevators, and somehow he was found. I love Mac Miller more than I was finna say life itself. I love Mac Miller so much. Mac Miller is hands down just one of the best and most underrated artist. I can't even call him just a rapper because he made more than just rap music. Mac Miller is amazing. But Amy Winehouse, you guys. Amy had a whole song called Rehab. I used to love that song when I was younger. She's literally telling in the song, hey, I need help. They tell me I need help. I'm not going to get help. Then she dies and everybody's like, oh my God, it's a conspiracy. They murdered her. Oh, the 27 Club. She sold her soul. Okay, what else is gonna happen if you're literally denouncing that you're not gonna get help for your illness, but you're still trying to go on and live this this lifestyle, It's very, the industry is already full of triggers and it's very toxic, but it's not all of the industry's fault. You can't blame the record labels for rappers being stupid. The rappers are just stupid, You can't blame, now, you can blame the record labels for signing artists that they know are in harm's way. There's a lot of, like, the SoundCloud rappers. I see the playground they did again. Right, Valerie, one of my other favorite songs. She did look sick. Whitney Houston. She just finished Sparkle, the remake, and she did not look happy. Oliver, you and this Kabbalah is killing me because you're killing me. You're killing me. But see, that's what I'm saying, Oliver. There's nothing to practice. If I join a sorority and then I die, we can't blame me, like, joining the sorority for me dying. Bobby Christina. In my opinion, and this is just my opinion, it goes the same with Whitney Houston. Clive Davis is a sick fucking man, and he knew that Bobby Christina, because, Whitney did have her interview. She did have her affairs in order when she passed away. So the only way that the industry or Clive Davis would continue to eat off of Whitney when she passed is if Bobby Christina was also no longer around. So Bobby Christina was really just a casualty of war, I guess you would say. You have people like Eminem who have made songs. Fuck this. Oliver, riddle me this, right? And I could end this whole thing here. Riddle me this. How can someone like Jeffree Star say that the Illuminati almost got him, but didn't get him, right? The Illuminati didn't get Jeffree Star, but the Illuminati has gotten all of these other artists. How does that make sense? Because Oliver, technically, witchcraft, and I'm not like mad at you or nothing. I love you too, Oliver. Technically, witchcraft is what we're doing right now. We're speaking. Like that's what words are, spells. When you're praying, you're just putting that positive or that question that you have, that thing that you want, you're just putting it into the universe, and, praying that energy comes back to you. So like that's what I'm saying. Not everything is such a deep conspiracy. Yeah, I believe 9/11 was fake. Okay? Yeah, I believe in aliens, but conspiracy, the word conspiracy was just created so that way the government can tell us that what we were thinking was wrong. Now that we see a lot of the stuff that we thought was wrong was right, I don't know. Jeffree Star packed up and moved to the middle of nowhere. And Jeffree's been famous for forever. He was a punk rock, like an emo screamo singer. I used to listen to him in middle school when I was into that shit. Yeah, Jeffree's been famous for a while, and he's a white man. He is conservative. He has a shit ton of money. So like, why would Jeffree Star be able to avoid the Illuminati if all of these other celebrities, big and small, can't? See, Brown Frown, I know I liked you. Yes, MySpace music. Tila Tequila Aid. So just riddle me that, guys. Just riddle me that. How Jeffree Star could, get out of it. And, I think now, you guys, I want to, do you guys, okay, cause see, here is some, I'm gonna let you guys pick in the chat. Real quick, I'm gonna let you guys pick. I like this chat thing. Alright, so, do we want more? Alright, yeah, sorry, guys. Okay. I just put up a question for you guys. Tati, I have not heard of Unplugum's channel. I have heard something about the songwriter's secret. I would definitely be interested in seeing that. Because if you guys remember a while back on a Spaces, yeah, sorry. If you guys remember back a long time on a Twitter Spaces, I was talking about a lot of the news articles or stories, tabloids about Aaron that came out in the early 2000s, because a lot of people tend to say that, like, oh, none of this bad stuff about Aaron ever came up until he started talking about Nick and all this other bullshit. But the industry articles and what the industry was saying about Aaron since fucking the House of Carters is very interesting. Some more videos. All right, we can get like maybe 2 more answers, and I'll find some videos for you guys. I have a whole library list of stuff. Daya, his mugshot did not start it, if we're being honest. What started it was, one, his little elementary school kid relationships with Hillary Duff and whatchamacallit. Okay. So alright guys. I'm going to, if everybody could give this stream a like, I think I'm gonna start off, and then I'm gonna go stream some other stuff. We'll do this one. I have some very deep forgotten files from yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm catching up on you guys' comments. I'm gonna go I'm going to put this in my Twitter so everybody can see it, but I have some never before seen clips and videos from Catalyst. If you guys remember the Catalyst channel, Mama Ayo and Sister Ayo gave me the privilege of sending me a file with all of the old clips and stuff that was in that they had privated. And I think it'll be really cool, especially for the people who weren't around for Ayo, to see some of the craziness, YouTube craziness that we used to go through, because it was it was wild shit. So we're gonna start with this one.
Not your family. So stop living in a dreamland, all of you guys, all right? Thinking that just because you know of the Carter family doesn't mean you're a part of it, okay? You're never gonna marry me. You're never gonna marry my brother, all right? None of you guys. We're already taken. Nick is married. I'm engaged to be married, all right? So stop thinking that you're a sister-in-law. You know how many creepy messages I get? Counts over and over and over, and I keep blocking them, right? So they keep doing it because they were paid to do a job, all right? And because of their insubordinates, all right, they're in trouble with their employer. Because they didn't do anything with me. The people who, the one person that we know, just, I don't know what her deal is, but we know who's the conductor of all this. And
I think
my response to that person is
one of the times.
I hope you get the help that you need.
Mel Brown.
That's all. I really do. I hope you get the help that you need, because everybody sees you and what you've done to this family. Before you, we were just fine. No, you don't have permission, AO and Catalyst and all you and Jenny B's, to continue copywriting my stream. I'm going to continue saying this per my attorneys. And I'm going to sue all of you for every dime you made off of me by putting my content from my Instagram, trying to get a rise out of me to get your pathetic channels views, and then make money off of me and think that I'm not going to come get you. I'm going to come get you. I'm going to come get you. I've been doing this for 24 years. Why so aggressive? Why so judgmental? Why so accusatory? Why so delusional? For everything you have to say to me, I got 10 responses for you. Oh, I'm like your sister-in-law. I'm like your sister. I'm like your older sister.
Dina, why do you feel like that? Like, why does it make you mad?
Sister. Oh, I'm like Nick's. You know, I'm gonna marry your brother. Like, they're delusional. They're delusional, all right? And it's crazy. Like, they're delusional. They honestly think in their heads, they're like, I'm gonna be with Aaron. I'm gonna be with Nick, right? And then they think that they're actually in a relationship. It's a very weird thing. That's why the word fan is derivative of fanatical. All right? The word fan comes from the word fanatic. All right? If we look up the definition of a fanatic, do you know what you get? I know what we get. Do you know what we get? Do you know what you get when you look up the definition? Do you? A fanatical? That's why I call my fans family. Alright? They're all living in these fantasy lands.
See, Dina, I did not know that Ayo privated these videos. His mother said that they had took them down when he had passed away, and that she, felt like after Aaron had died that, she wanted to not only let people relive some of the stuff that happened, but also wanted me personally like to talk about some of the stuff, because it is, some of the videos do go hand in hand with a lot of the stuff that is going on. Ayo, Oliver, if AC's friend. Yeah, don't charge me with malicious prosecution. I don't have enough money for a lawyer, so don't do that. But let's go.
In their heads, and they're delusional, and they're projecting their mental illness onto me. All right, for a reason. For a reason. And guess what? It's not gonna work, because my family and I were family. My family. It's not your fucking family. Mind your own fucking business already. Alright? You talk about my tattoos, my dogs. Like, who the fuck do you think you are? Krista Davidson and Shade Coyle definitely don't have my baby. That it's probably going to be our new caretaker for our new house instead, who watches the house and watches the dogs, so that none of these people right here think that they have any business. So
for everybody that was blaming Miss B and saying how weird and, ironic it was that they needed a house sitter right before he passed. Well, for your information, he's been looking for a house sitter for a while. So, yes, again, I do hope that, the stories, I don't know who AO is, and I don't care who you are. Again, public domain. Oliver, please be nice in the chat, man. I think Aaron should have definitely been happy with his life. He was healthier. He was getting better. He had a home for the first time. He had a girlfriend. He had, cars. He had somewhat of a career. So I wish, he would have been able to be satisfied with what he had at the moment.
Stop smoking around her. You're blocked. Shut your fucking mouths. Look at it.
Excuse me, Oliver. Ayo was I'm gonna say, the originator of Aaron Carter commentary. Ao wasn't a content creator. Ao was an artist himself, but he would stream, Aaron's live streams, and he, actually had a lot of conversations with Aaron. A lot of times, Aaron would be on stream, Ao would be restreaming him. Aaron would hop on Discord with Ao. Ao had interviewed Melanie. Ao had interviewed a couple ex LMG people. I'll go into the rabbit hole, but yes,
these smear campaigns, see how bad they are? How viciously they have to act right now because the court dates are coming up, man?
Right.
Aaron Carter fan 420. He needs them donos, so Mel's prego again. Haha. With my face on it. Everybody dissolve this page. LMG, shut it down.
What is that?
It's called Aaron_Carter_fan_420. Report it. It's got my picture on it. It'll be deleted immediately. Instagram and Facebook are working with us now, so they're bless you, baby. So they're deleting all in trouble. You didn't get me to violate my restraining order, and now my relationship with my family is going to be repaired and fixed. Biscuits and gravy, man, from yesterday. Rick says, hi guys.
well, bad boy. I don't consider.
Just another day.
I don't really consider Charles Marlowe a commentator. I considered him a leech. Ao and Mel weren't good friends. Ao and Mel were cordial, but of course, everyone. I mean, that ended. Yeah, that didn't last very long. Let's see. I want to find some good clips for you guys before, I dip on them. But thank you, everybody who came. I'm so mad the first stream got cut off because that was really good. It was really good. I don't see my clips, like videos, playlist. Okay, I don't see it in here now. What? I don't want to watch him while he's too, out of it, I guess. I don't want to be disrespectful. And I know a lot of people were, Oh, here we go. Dina, if you could message me later on, I appreciate you. Because Aaron did not like the reality or the truth of what was going on. Let's go ahead, and these don't really have video clips. Cause Ao would be on Discord a lot, so sometimes you just hear. Okay, so there's some Victoria ones. Aaron and Melanie back together. Aaron in danger, proposes to Melanie. We could do that. We could do the proposal so you guys can see how fucking crazy Aaron was. Where is it at? That's crazy that it's not here no more. It was literally his 3 Hey horrorcore. This is ridiculous that it's gone now, but it was his 3K. He was happy for 3K. I don't see. That's so ridiculous. Wow, that's crazy. It's really nowhere. That's wild.
Sophisticated in a way. Now it's like
it's not the proposal that I'm looking for, guys. That's really like really ridiculous that the clip isn't popping up. I'm going to play you guys just a regular like Aaron video, and I'm gonna try to find it because that sucks. Like that sucks really bad. We can talk about. Are you guys okay with watching the video with his the stream with his mom? Or is that a little too scary and triggering for you guys? Yeah, Aaron and Mel together made me very uncomfortable as well. Let's find. Yeah, I was trying to find something like easy and not so detrimental, but this is him doctor shopping. Let's watch that. Oliver, I don't
Doctor, everybody.
anything.
Hello there. How you doing?
So this is
My
Aaron
stethoscope
Carter's
on, so I look
doctor
official.
shopping.
He's seen me about what?
You said you want to see Aaron and his mom? Type faster. I don't know why my shit's going slow.
Started streaming 15 minutes ago. He's live right now. Forming a legislator to disrupt its democratic... I'm just showing that for the memes, though. But yeah, so, like, what do you guys think about, like...
So this is after he,
No, they keep tracing my they keep tracing me and following me everywhere I go.
So for context, this is Aaron Carter and his mother on the highway on their way to California from Texas. I don't know if he was on something or not on something, but he's very manic. He's in the car with his mom, and he's reading off comments to the police officers telling him that, you know, it's a hit. They have hits out on him. They're going to kill him. It's gang members. Yada, yada.
They everywhere. Hacking into my phones. Getting my locations. And, so...
What's your Instagram name?
Aaron Carter, AARONCARTER. I'm on live right now. So if you go on live right now and you guys watch it, you can see what's going on. So
it's at Aaron Carter, no underscore, no nothing.
nothing. AARONCARTER. Yeah, they said they're saying I have a threat paid for hire. My fans, because they're all watching too. Because I have like 600-700 people watching my Instagram live right now. So, and this is all coming from it's all coming from my brother, Nick Carter.
Okay.
Allegedly.
What are you in right now? What vehicle are you in?
I'm in a Ford F-150. Someone said on here, this isn't going to help. You sound manic. Am I manic?
He's not manic.
What car is your pickup?
He's just really tired.
It's black and yeah, I'm just really tired. We've been driving a long time, and here's another one. I'm gonna write if you can write this down. It is Carly, CarlyRene Martin. So Carly Renee Martin, CarlyReneMartin. And then the guy said that Nick is paying money. My brother is paying money
And then this other guy says, "Oh, you're on your way to jail, Aaron." The Zach Ripa guy on Instagram, he said, "You're on your way to jail." Yeah. And then someone else said, "This isn't going to end well," which is here, my mom. Write this name down: JUSTJENLMG. And they're trying to say I'm on Seroquel and all this stuff. I don't take any drugs. So.
Next, we're gonna watch him taking a bunch of drugs with Check the Star and getting drunk, and Check telling everybody to shut the fuck up and it's none of our business.
So ridiculous.
He can eat a dick.
Here, Mom, hold this. Talk to them. Talk to them. Sorry. I'm gonna make sure the puppies are okay. Hold on.
Be careful, Aaron, out there.
Mom, I'm careful. I want to check on the puppies. Where'd the key go for the back of the truck?
What?
I said, where did the keys go?
What's your name,
I'm changed neck. SCHMECK. I was traveling from Florida to California to stay with my son at his place in Palmdale, and he just closed the door, but he's got recording that.
You guys see, and just pay attention how fast she switches up from, yeah, I'm just answering questions while he's in the car, and as soon as the door closes, it's like, oh my God, please help me, please help me. He's so manic, he's crazy. Like, you could tell she was in distraught. She was scared.
Devices everywhere, and he's closed the door, but he's got Florida to California to stay with my son at his place in Palmdale, and he just closed the door, but he's got recording devices everywhere, and he's super duper paranoid. I didn't realize he was this bad. Really scared. He's driving is terrible right now, and I think he is manic. He's going crazy. This is awful. I don't know what to do. He stepped outside of the car, but thank God. But I'm so scared right now that either something's going to happen to him or both of us right now. The way he's acting is absolutely insane. I didn't realize he was this bad. He's hiding it, He does take medications, and he hasn't been taking his medicine the way he should. So I think he is.
Notice she said he hasn't been taking his medication the way he should.
And I take it you're his medical. Well, I know you're the mom, but you're his medical.
I was his manager. I am his manager.
He is so manic. I'm not manic. I'm protecting myself because people are threatening my life. So
he's reading everything.
Yeah, I'm just reading everything. So, and then they said Mom is scared. So
I am scared, Aaron.
Yeah, I keep telling you that they're after my life, and I got them on camera. I got 2 people on camera throwing up gang signs to me with masks on, doing this. Nick has a price on your head.
But we're out here in the middle of nowhere and driving.
We're good.
Okay. Let me start getting a deputy rolling your way. That way they can talk to you and everything. What's a good callback number?
Oh, my number is 352.
Well, Joker, his dad passed away in 2007.
They said you were calling the cops on me, and that was crazy or something.
Had started
I'm
taking his meds.
afraid the way you're acting about everybody
staying
saying everybody's
sober when he was with
out to kill us.
So at
they were
fell off
on.
the wagon.
Yes,
Remember,
Aaron.
on tour.
Yes. You're talking to the cops too, and you just told them.
Aaron was on tour. He got kicked off of the Pop 2000s tour because of some of the stuff that was going on with the internet, and also because of how he was acting on the tour.
And all these people wanted to kill you.
I have them recorded.
Right. So let's stay here until the cops come.
Okay. Let me get the deputies rolling that way, and I'll.
There's another one.
And
all right.
They'll meet up with you. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Bye-bye.
They're on their
Someone said they're right behind us.
Aaron,
Aaron, we right behind you.
It's not a
oh
real
no, I think
mother
my
and son
fans are saying we're
relationship.
right behind you.
Brown, it
She's
feels
lying.
more
They said,
like
they said you're lying. That you said that something's wrong with me when I got out of the car.
someone just like
you
being
told
really,
him you
really
weren't
nice
on
to
any
you, so they get
medication.
stuff.
You don't take any medication.
I don't.
You have all kinds of pill bottles in here.
I don't.
You're supposed to be taking stuff. You told me.
My propranolol.
Just notice, and I'm gonna stop talking right now, but notice how different his voice gets when she starts saying stuff that is true that he doesn't want the chat to know.
They said you're lying. That you said that something's wrong with me when I got out of the car. The fans.
You told him you weren't on any medication. You don't take any medication.
I don't.
You have all kinds of pill bottles in here.
I don't.
You're supposed to be taking stuff. You told me.
My propranolol. That's it.
Where's your propranolol?
It was stolen by BJ. I haven't taken it.
So you haven't
Oliver, she was
nothing.
trying to tell the police that she
Nothing.
was in fear of her life, and her son was driving, and he was very manic and paranoid. She wasn't trying to get him arrested, but she did not want him driving in the state that he was driving. The way that he was driving, he had pretended to be police officers and pulled over some random people driving. He said that they were drunk drivers. He was doing a lot of unsafe stuff.
Well, you need to have your meds. That's why we stopped at the hospital.
Mom, we're on Instagram Live.
I know. Why are you on Instagram Live?
Because this is my body cam. I'm protecting this.
Yes, he called.
Stop. Idiot. You're being an idiot. Right.
So that's where he ends the live. And like I said, that one was kind of wild. Let's go into some of the Ganville ones. Actually, it should be under. She did not drive because the whole ride, Aaron was being a complete dick in the ass to her, regarding every little thing. He didn't want her touching anything, doing anything, saying anything, like nothing. She was also under the influence. She had drank 1 Four Loko, and I think and then had taken her Seroquel, but Aaron did not want her driving. So this is for you guys. Oh, fuck. I was gonna try to find you guys the IRL streaming ones where he had the IRL streamer Corinne Steffen and Captain Content pop up to his house just for him to then get upset that they came, and he, made it seem like he was being stalked. He wasn't being stalked. He told them to show up. They showed up, and he, played it off. This is right before he was going to court. So honestly, he was really trying to show the courts like, hey, I'm, being stalked and people are crazy. Nobody was crazy. Aaron just fucking quackadoodle. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Car 22. Yes, definitely. Thank you. Love to the UK. You guys want to watch when he first got... I mean, if you want to see the dynamic between him and his mom, we could definitely play that one because I have it right here. He's in the car driving to get his mother, and he's... no. Did I say Corinne Steffens? Hey, yo. Hey, Tati, the fact that you even picked up on the fact that Corinne Steffens is Superhead, I fuck with you, Superhead. Like, super, super heavy, Tati. You got cool points in my bag for that. I meant to say Corinne Forever was the bitch, not Corinne Steffens. I don't think Corinne Steffens fucks white guys. So Aaron goes through crying in the car to Tupac on his way to get his mom. You can see he doesn't look super healthy. This is right before he did the Johnny Dang pop-up, whatever the fuck that was. Sorry, I can't play music, so I'm the Tupac, so they don't get me.
Put her back in the house.
Hey. Hey, sweetie.
She remembers you.
Hey, baby girl. Hey, baby.
She's very well fed and taken care of.
Yeah, it was Captain Content with him, or with her.
Sweetie.
Try to
Tina.
find that for you guys.
Tina.
You still have the other, what do you call it, Range Rover?
You have a Range Rover?
Yeah.
Of course.
Because I just bought that thing for $1,500. I gotta leave it. Come back and get it later, right?
I mean, if you want to drive it behind me, you can do that.
I don't know if it'll make it. It's really old. I could try.
Which one can I pick? Which one I'm going to keep?
Come here.
Right? Which one? I'm picking.
Look at all these babies.
Oh my God. Are they all coming with us?
Yeah.
Oh my God. We're going to have a house full of pugs. Hey guys. You guys ready to go to a new home?
This is my kennel I made for him.
You guys
Can someone
ready to go?
answer Mr.
Hey, little baby. You guys
I've got
coming
one
with
boy and
us?
2 girls left.
Okay, well,
Are you sure we might need to sell them here?
Yeah.
Need the money.
No,
I
you don't. You don't need any money now. You're good. No, you guys are so cute. My mom sells pugs, guys. They're the little babies. Oh my God. Hi. What are you guys doing? Oh, what are you guys? It's a pug attack! Hey, y'all need to come out with the window. Oh. I said not door my pugs. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Sorry, I was talking. He's happy. He's there. They're playing with dogs and stuff. And then we get to... It's nighttime. They're getting ready to leave.
All the lights are on in it.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. Oh, I know you love me. I'm so lovable.
The hell is that? Hey, nice pink car, Mom. A little baby.
Some more stuff on her butt.
Take a fucking piss. Shit.
This is also
It's
right
the
when
oil.
he was supposed to be getting his mom into rehab for alcoholism, and he was
Because it says oil change was required like 1,000 miles ago.
What's that?
The oil change was required about 2,000 miles ago.
I don't know if it's oil. Let's get the battery going. We can get oil at the gas
Does it
station.
turn over?
It's not turning over. But it is showing the, it's showing like all the other icons. Of course. Mom, it's, I don't know why you think it's the battery because the fucking, all the lights are on in it.
The way he speaks to his mom is really wild too. You could tell like their dynamic wasn't a.
The engine does not turn over. I got it. Yes. Of course I know how to open the hood of my car, Mom. Huh? Yeah. There's oil. I need oil.
Oil's not going to make it not start. He doesn't know how to open it. Come here. Greg,
Mom, stop.
Open it. I got my new jumper cable.
No, this one.
Thanks, Dad.
All right, listen. Where's the battery?
Right here.
All right, here. I got my jumper cable. I'll go bring Greg's Ranger over. Okay? Here, you guys hook this up.
Someone said probably the starter.
It's the battery, you dumbass.
It's not that. Was the engine turning over?
Yeah. It wasn't turning over completely. No. So it wasn't turning over. I think if we...
They eventually
It says cranking time exceeded.
get the car fixed. Aaron and his mother get in the car, and this is where they start bickering. Literally, as soon as
They said because it definitely ain't alternator,
the
it's the
car
starter.
starts,
No,
they
it's not-
start
I'm not
arguing.
getting off live, man. Shut the fuck up.
No, you should have had enough in there to start it. Jane, it's turning over fine.
It says cranking time exceeded. Jesus. No, I'm not getting off live, man. Shut the fuck up. What the fuck? Megan, you know what? You're getting hidden. Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad. Yeah.
Right around the moon.
I love it. Tell her to rev the
Your
engine.
engine's turning over just fine.
I know, but oh, it is.
Yeah, it's turning over fine.
Check it out. You got him back. Take from him.
You think that's a...
I'm trying to skip to where they're in the car driving.
What?
It takes them about an hour to fix the vehicle. This is where she hits the animals. I'm not gonna show that.
Cheeseburgers. Now you really blew it. Cha-cha.
Yeah, I said I'm not gonna show it. Not gonna show it.
Oh, this is so good.
I can't find
Yeah,
any of the
okay.
clips that I want to show you guys.
That sound? Don't lose that.
Mmm. The fries are good.
I know, aren't they? This place usually has good fries here. For sure. Go that way.
I'm gonna park right here.
Oh, okay. Let's sit here and eat.
Oh, hell yeah. It's not shaped
I'm trying to find the clips for you guys. It's really not, I don't know why they're so either unorganized or...
You know that's dying right now.
Weird.
For his food.
I know. They're going crazy. Crazy dogs.
You're welcome, Stephanie. I know that's not what anybody wants to see.
They have the best fries here.
See, another thing about, I want to warn you about Instagram Live. There's a lot of people that are really fucking mean.
Oh, no.
They can say whatever they want, and they don't really have a filter. You know, kind of,
Oh, well.
kind of sad. You know,
Uh-huh.
where our society is kind of gone. Sad.
It is sad.
You know,
They can smell it. They had a big dinner. They're good.
the guys are good.
Yeah. And these guys don't eat till morning because otherwise they'll be pooping all night. They get fed.
They can poop all they want.
Not in here.
Okay. Someone in here says animal abuse.
Oh, really? See how weird people are?
Right? How weird they are? Yeah, I'm aware. Well, a lot of them.
Maybe they were kidding though.
No, a lot of them are actually okay.
I'm gonna come up
You
with a
know,
nickname.
upstairs.
Yeah.
Back in.
No, my dogs get fed once a day, the adults, and they get a nice big meal, and they get treats at bedtime. They get their milk bone. And they're fat as heck. That's why they're pugs or pig pugs. It's not good to give people food.
No.
You could always tell when has the munchies from one of his medications or a
I said,
drug or something.
you are stupid.
He's like a,
They are not doing nothing to the animals. I have a lot of fans that will
Yeah.
literally like devour people's
Animals are
souls.
happy.
Jack Herrera is my favorite seat.
My dogs are very happy. Everybody sees my dogs and their full health is
Happy.
happy.
No. But it's also a lot of people like that are pawning out and doing things. Remember how that guy showed up at my door today?
That's crazy. That was crazy. Tell the fans.
Well,
That's crazy.
they were, we were, loading up all her stuff.
And you get that ring on your door,
I
right?
got ring bell. I have a really good security system. And there's a police officer putting up a notice on my door for this English bulldog that I saved from a kill shelter.
Right.
And he was really aggressive. And obviously, that's why, they're doing that. But still, even aggressive, a dog,
No, you can find it at the right home. It doesn't have children or whatever. If it's an aggressive dog, and it's just the right situation. You gotta find the right situation. You don't have to kill him.
No.
I mean, a dog could be on a farm, or
I didn't
Greg
even.
had
I
friends
don't remember this video, but
Someone said,
Grace,
can they buy a pug? Of course you can. She's got a litter coming.
Christmas.
see them selling pugs. Of course, you can buy a pug. She's got a litter coming. Anything for a quick buck for these people. He was always getting dogs to rehome them
No closing costs.
for a price.
$230,000 profit from a sale of my home, and I am.
See,
I am the
this is supposed to be Check the Star making excuses for Aaron, and I think I clicked on the wrong video. My internet's starting to go slow, guys, so that's why it's taking me so much longer to like find the clips and stuff. Because I am trying to find the good ones for you. And I'm trying to find the ones where he's not too, like, out of it. Because that's also not, I don't feel like that's, respectful or necessary. We know how out of it he was. Okay, here it is.
Okay, look at your thought process. Think about it. You really pictured me licking another man's butt. What, are you okay?
This is disgusting.
And like,
so people were, claiming that Check and Aaron were butt buddies. I still think they might have been. Check might not have been into it, but he probably, did a little
gang.
No, like for real, bro. It's okay, bro. Like they live vicariously through you, my nigga. like literally vicariously.
I got my own room. I got my own room. Like, niggas is really getting taken care of. Rockers Records is really taking care of shit. It ain't like niggas is sharing a little small space. Come on, man.
Facts. So what's up? You got another show tonight?
Yeah, niggas keep talking about how many people are at the show. Honestly, I didn't have a fucking clicker, but
Honestly, I don't.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to fix it. It looks like it's skipping and stuff.
I don't care what that matters. The venue was packed.
It was fucking packed from the front to the back. It was
intimate shows are the best shows you could ever do, and this isn't even the tour. This is not even the tour. These are
random pop-ups. Hey,
that
listen,
he's
this is what I
doing
said.
for the fans.
This is what I said to Aaron. I said, I know you don't even care about these shows. He was like, nope, I do this shit for my people. I was like, what? Listen, this is real talk. This is real talk, and I'm not stuttering and making shit up. I was like, bro, like, we're really spending a lot of money on the road. Like, we don't even have to do this. We could have just got a plane and came here last second. He was like, yeah, but I want you to experience everything through the road. Like, I want you to experience the different dispensaries and look at shit. I like driving. I like road trips. My dad was a truck driver, etc. Dude, if the man want to spend $10K and get paid $7,500 for a show or whatever it may be, I don't know his prices, that's his shit. Why y'all judging the...
Let's listen to what Scotian said. This is going to be the last clip I play, guys, and if it even fucking works, because the stream is just fucking up. But this is what Scotian Savage has to say about... Okay, so it's not disrespectful for you to ask about Check saying the N-word. Personally, I feel like if you're not black, if you don't identify as a black person, you should not be saying the N-word. I also cannot stop anybody from using it or not. They could say whatever they want. I personally have told Check I didn't like it. I don't agree. He doesn't consider himself black. We could go into the whole Puerto Rican topic, but that's a different, conversation for another day. But long story short, no, Check shouldn't be saying it. He's going to say it whether he says it or not, I can't do shit about it.
No further, baby. So, I don't know if Gamble's got an issue or he doesn't. A lot of people have been telling me that he's been talking about me. I can't call it. I haven't heard it. I haven't really seen it. I don't pay attention. I don't even have the energy to go on Twitter and look through all those comments that people fucking at my name in. Can you guys guess who it is? Who my special guest is on Andrew Winter's Wonderland tonight?
Boxing circuit. I mean, every one of these guys that, they wanted to crack at him. Josh Cologne wanted to crack at him, and he bitched out, man. He's just straight bitching all over the place, man. So now he's stealing your music. But he didn't get away with sliding, man. You got sliding. He didn't get away with it, but I see him bobbing and knobbing his head to it, bro.
Right. It's really weird when you got to watch like someone that when you were a kid they were like a pop star, and then you got to watch them when you're an adult doing impressions of you on the internet. It's like really like,
bro, that's funny as shit, man. He was bobbing his head to your shit, and he's sitting there and he's even pointing to his friends. Look, watch this part. Now watch this part.
Oh yeah, he loved it, bro. He's having the time of his life, Shane. He's having the time of his life. Man. He never felt so cool in his whole life. He's like, yo, I'm a real rapper. Like, him.
Oh my God, right? Man. It's crazy, bro. Well, let's still do what we're gonna do, man. I think that's a good rendezvous point where we'll meet up, bro. That sounds like a good spot. That exact same spot right there. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
There's a lot of unfinished business between me and that little pipsqueak, man. He doesn't want to get in a boxing ring with anybody, so gotta try and see him in real life.
Well, something else I gotta apologize to you for publicly while I got you on the line and everyone's watching is I sent you like a really angry message before when you first got hooked up with celebrity boxing. And I was like, I don't know if you go through our history, you'll see it's the first thing you ever got from me was like an angry where I mentioned you in a story, and it's because I thought you were Gamble, and when I seen Celebrity Boxing signed you, I thought he signed this guy Gamble.
Oh, who fight Aaron Carter?
Yeah, I don't, and I thought that was you, and I was like, yo, why would you sign that guy? And then I was like, yo, I want to fight you, and I called you out. And all you wrote back is thanks, bro. And you didn't say nothing. But I thought you were Gamble. And then when me and you started talking, you know, I won't disclose.
Obviously figured it out.
Then I was like, oh shit. I was like, I sent that message to this. I thought, so yeah. I called you out to Celebrity Boxing match for no good reason.
I remember that, bro.
Not that I'm a celebrity, but I did get Aaron that first fight. Like I told you in our private discussions, I'm the one who got Aaron his fight with Celebrity Boxing. That was all on me.
Know.
And you know what? I never seen 1 cent. Not 1 cent, bro. Not one mention. Not one thank you. Nothing. You know what I mean? So anybody that says that I'm looking for
you know what he does? You know what it is? He's seen you coming up, bro. He's seen you coming up real fast. He's seen you coming up and he's seen the song and the song was about to be a hit. So now he tried to put a kibosh on it, bro. And you know what? His kibosh, it only goes so far, man. I mean, come on, bro. It's Aaron Carter. For Christ's sakes, bro. It's tattoo face.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
He doesn't belong having any tattoos on his face, man. He doesn't belong having any tattoos on his face, bro.
It's not becoming.
No, it's not becoming of him.
Yeah, to say the absolute least, it's not becoming of him at all. It doesn't do anything for him, bro. And like the thing is, like even with that, like not to criticize Aaron, I don't like to give my opinions too much, but I'll just say this, man. If he was gonna tattoo his face, why not tattoo your face with like something like small, looks kind of cool? Like he could have like made it work, but instead he just like even the way it comes under his eye, it looks like
he let a chimpanzee splash him with paint.
I felt bad for him after whoever did that to his face too. I wonder if they were trolling him when they did that tattoo, bro.
Oh my God, bro! Hey, speaking of trolling and stuff like that, I don't think Ganville is saying anything negative about you, bro. I haven't seen anything at all. That's just and I usually pop on and watch his shit when he comes live, man. I haven't seen him say anything negative about you at all, bro.
Okay. Well, like I said, I don't know.
I know he hates Aaron Carter, man. He's the one that popped all the bullshit on him. You know what I mean? I know he hates Aaron Carter.
So for anybody that's watching that doesn't know, my friend here, Shane, he's known for exposing child predators in the United States. And then he became acquainted with Aaron through Jenna Shea, which is an ex of Aaron's of 72 Hours. Shout out to Jenna Shea. And that's how Shane became acquainted with Aaron. And then once he became acquainted with Aaron, just like many people do, tried to take him under his wing, try to give him some guidance, some leadership, tried to help him out, get his career back on track. And then he was sent information that made him feel very uncomfortable considering the line of work that Mr. Coyle is involved in. So that's kind of where Shane fits into the picture. I'm sure you guys are way more aware of Shane than you're aware of me at this point, but just for the people from Canada that are catching up, you know what I mean? Just to give a little bit of insight on who you are.
Hell yeah.
And I have another question for you, man.
Yeah, brother.
Do you think that Aaron can be helped? Or do you think it's one of those things where literally he has to be left to almost just hit his rock bottom on his own and find it within himself?
Yeah, there's no help for the fucking guy, bro. There's no help for him. He's a fucking idiot, man. He's hit bottom so many times and hasn't gotten the help that he needed each time that he's hit bottom. Next time he hits bottom, I mean, God only knows what that bottom's going to be. You know what I mean? I mean, hopefully it'll be in a rehab or something like that. Who knows? Whatever the fucking Christ it might be. A nutcase, a nut house or something. You know, a manic depressive den or some kind of place for sociopaths like him. I mean, he's a sociopath.
I have another question for you. When you were working with Aaron, because a lot of people criticize me for not seeing whatever they see in Aaron like right away, even though I live in a whole different country and I'm so far removed away from his life. Like people think I should know everything about him. It's impossible
to see it, man. You can't see it when the man puts up. He calls himself the Joker because he literally is that, a joke. He's a joke. He'll come across one way as your best friend, love you and I mean, literally, put his hands on you in the front and give you a hug and stab you multiple times in your back when you're not looking and just with his arms around you in a hug. He's a real conniving little snake like that, man. That's how Aaron Carter is, because that's what's been done to him his whole life. So I guess that's all he knows. You know what I mean? When you got that shit done to you your whole life, I guess that's all you know. And that's what he is.
So let me ask you another question. When you first met Aaron, how did you feel about Aaron on a personal level? Did you feel like a strong connection like right away when you met him? Like you felt like, man, I like this guy, I could help him? Or was it kind of like...
Yeah, Janet Shea introduced us, and I was like, wow, this guy's cool as shit. Yeah, let me rock out, man. All right, he's got a couple of haters. Let me get rid of some of his haters. Hell yeah. And I did. I went on a rampage going across all of his haters, and me and Gamble even went at each other for a while, man. It was absolutely madness. Going on at haters for a guy that is just a scumbag and no, you know what I mean? An ungrateful little, conniving little squirt is what he is.
So I have another question for you. I know that you're in the business of exposing child predators, and I commend you on doing that, by the way. Obviously, that's like probably the number one thing that needs to be done in this society to clean a lot of things up, because I feel like that's at the root of a lot of social issues that even when it's not apparent, it kind of comes down to human trafficking. But what I want to ask you is, in your opinion, right, given the evidence that you've been given, like, what do you feel about Aaron Carter's status as when people label him as that? Like, from your perspective,
he deserves the label. He deserves the label. He outright 100% admitted to doing it, admitted to this, admitted to that. And you fucking admit to this shit. You obviously did it. You deserve the label. You deserve the label 100% because, number one, he admitted to it. He admitted to it. It's all out there. Just Google search Aaron Carter admits to, or, you know what I mean? It's all out there. It's on YouTube. Yeah,
so what exactly did he admit to from your perspective? Like what did he actually admit to?
He admitted to sending explicit pictures of his dick to an underage girl, to a girl that was underage at the time, and he was underage. He was overage at the time.
Was this a knowing thing? Like he knowingly knew this girl?
Yeah, he knew 100% what he was doing. It was his assistant's little sister. And he had his assistant for years. He knew the age of his little sister. He admitted to it too in the video. I mean, you could just go online, you'll see it. It's all there.
See, like that's the thing too. People like assume that people that are in his life would know all these things, but what they don't know is like there's so much Aaron Carter content out there that you would have to be almost obsessed or be in the position of investigation like yourself to actually uncover these things. And to be able to discern the foolishness from the truth is even harder because this is what I find is the main problem with Aaron Shane. I find that people attack him and they do stalk him and they accuse him of the wrong things. And that's actually what distracts them away from the things that need to be addressed.
Things that are happening, yeah, man.
So when you're around him, it's very tough because you are watching him being stalked. This is a fact. He does get stuff. Like, it's not what he says it is, like how he paints the narrative. Yeah. But he is, he's a public figure. I think every public figure to some degree that's at that level of notoriety through, even though it's a legacy notoriety, I think they're all stalked to some degree and have a lot of weird people, you know what I mean, messing with them, people that hate them, people trying to set them off. But what the problem is people accuse him of things that is ridiculous. And sometimes I almost feel maybe that's why he doesn't go out of his way to prove some of these ridiculous things wrong, because he might be trying to shy us away. Maybe like something so ridiculous to us is still better than the reality, maybe, is what I'm starting to kind of like, I don't know, right? I don't know that.
He did that with his sexuality. Like, he shined a light personally away from sexuality, away from having homosexual tendencies. He shined a light away from it. Meanwhile, there was a period of time where he admitted to it. He came out of the closet. He said it and everything. So it's like all these lights. He gets these lights shined on him and these daggers thrown at him, but he puts them into himself. He puts these daggers into himself on purpose, and only because he's hiding something even much more, and that's his addiction, his drug addiction that he has, and it's disgusting. His drug addiction is horrible. It's horrendous. He needs help.
So the only thing that I've witnessed him take in terms of substance is I've smoked a ton of weed with the guy, but I know his regimen of medications that he's prescribed. I've never seen him do an illicit drug. Even within Canada, when he was smoking weed with me, it's perfectly legal. It was legal in Canada. He bought it at an NSLC, which is a licensed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've never seen him do an illicit drug. I've never known him to do cocaine or even have the tendencies of somebody who's strung out on cocaine. But there's something going on. You seem very like sure about his addiction. Did you notice?
Sure shot certain of that he was addicted to was the Xanax, and he would tell me all the time that he's taking Xanax, he can't get off of the Xanax are controlling him, Xanax are controlling his mind, controlling his thoughts, controlling everything, and he's forgetting. He's telling me that he's forgetting everything. I'm forgetting everything that I'm saying, everything that I'm doing, I forget it the next day. He forgets. And that's the Xanax. And that's if anybody who's ever done a hard drug or anybody who's ever done any kind of drug, Xanax will do that to you. They will make you forget 100% the next day. It's horrible. I mean, it's crazy.
So would it be
doing all those things? It's still no excuse.
No excuse at all. But would it be fair to say, even with not making an excuse, would it be fair to say that maybe he's not, like, because we all take it like he's just going around saying he's going to do stuff with people and then just completely dogging them in the next like days. Maybe it is the medication. Maybe he's not aware of what we're seeing. Like maybe he doesn't realize that he promises this today and then tomorrow it's something totally different.
That's what happens when you take Xanax to a certain extent. You become a total different person. You become the person that you want to be, but you're not. So he's giving things away. He's doing things. He's promising features. He's promising this. He's promising that. And then next thing you know, the next day it's not happening and you're reminding him about it. And then he's causing confrontation with you about it because he don't remember shit. But then he knows that if he tells you don't remember shit, you're going to know that he was high. So it's crazy. So he's constantly fighting and running across conversation after conversation, and he's just getting screwed up left and right. And it's crazy, man. That's why I backed away from his ass, man. I stayed away from him. I got out of there.
How much time had you spent with Aaron in person? Like, you know what I mean?
Zero. Thank God. Zero
So
time.
you never met him?
No. Never met him in person, man. Had plane tickets purchased to go to California, to go to his house, to go here, to go there. And he would just get paranoid. Every time I was about to fly out, he would get paranoid. Hey, are you setting me up? Are you there with my sister Angel? Or what are you doing? Are you doing this with my mom? And it's like, God, man, dude, at that time I was just trying to help you, scumbag. I was just trying to help you. You know what I mean? And that's at the time. And, you know, I'm glad I didn't get out there. I'm glad I didn't help him fully. You know what I mean? I didn't help him in person.
Does Xanax make you paranoid? I don't have any experience with Xanax.
No, Xanax make you full and sure of yourself, but then paranoia sets in when you get off of the Xanax and you're not on anything. Like his paranoia sets in when he's like trying to just smoke weed and only weed. You know, his Xanax, I'm sure he's using just to sleep now. He's so used to taking them, he's just using them to sleep now and not to be sick. If he doesn't take Xanax, he's paranoid as fuck. I guarantee it.
So one thing that I noticed about Aaron that I found conflicting, like when I was trying to put together, you know, what's real and what's not about what people are saying to me on the internet, like while I was still like actively friends with him, right, is he doesn't sleep much. And Xanax makes you sleepy, right? So if he's abusing Xanax all the time, right, why is he up 24 hours a day? Now, I had somebody who claimed to be a medical professional and claimed to be known to him. I don't know if that's true or not, but they told me that he has a reaction with the substance where it actually, because of the abuse in the past, where it has an opposite effect on him, where it doesn't make him tired anymore. And they said it can also make him violent. Now, this is all, you know, this is a random DM. I don't know if this person could just be anybody, right? But they told me that they knew him. They told me that they're in the medical field, and they said that he has a violent tendency when he's on that. Have you ever come across
Xanax? Yeah, man, Xanax. And me personally, I took Xanax for years, bro. I took Xanax for years. They made me violent beyond belief. When you're taking the Xanax, you don't know what you're doing. You get violent, man. The lightest, littlest thing sets you off like that. I mean, it's crazy as hell, bro. It's crazy as hell. Xanax mellow people out. Xanax will mellow people out, but they take your edge and like, I mean, if you get flipped out, you get flipped out on Xanax, and it's bad. Blackouts.
In what ways do people? I know that Grady had accused.
Shout out to
are
Lisa
you aware?
Stewart, if she is still in the chat. Lisa donated $50 to the stream, you guys. Thank you so much, Lisa. I do not get I don't get donations often, but I do appreciate it, and it does help with the content for me to make more videos for you guys and also more live streams. So I really appreciate that. Thank you. And by the next stream, I promise, like, I right hand to my heart that I will have the stream working a lot better. So all of the links and everything are going to be right there. And I'll figure out why my internet's going so slow. But again, thank you to Lisa. Shout out to Lisa.
Who Grady is? He was an artist that Aaron had. So Grady was. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, what were we saying?
Wait, you were breaking up, brother. Now you're not breaking up. You're good now.
Okay, no, I was just saying Grady was a guy who was involved in a record deal situation with Aaron recently.
Oh yeah, I know who he is. Yeah, the other artist.
He said that he claims that he's seen Aaron, that he knows that Aaron has drug problem, that they've talked about it, and that he's witnessed things on live and whatnot. How would people consume? Is it possible to sniff a Xanax?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
And is the effect the same when you sniff a Xanax as opposed to when you consume it? Like
it's really not. It's just faster. It's faster when it's done nasally through the nasal passage. It's just a faster high. You know what I mean? A lot of people, snorting Xanax is really a lot better. When I say better, it's more easily consumed and soluble by.
I'm gonna go make it 30 bucks myself. It's crazy.
Music like this.
It was copyright claimed because the music played. Yeah, they instantly did it because the music got played. So they're like, play this song, play this song, play this song.
So you can only play your songs then, I'm assuming.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
but they're like, play this song, play this song, play this song, so they can just. So they're encouraging me to get my stream removed.
It was really good, a really good video. I'm sad.
You don't own your music? No, what happened is that I called Steve Zapp out and Sony Records for not paying me the money that they owe me, and if they still owe me, okay? And now every single time I play Sooner or Later or Fool's Gold or anything like that, because I sold the masters to Steve Zapp for 60 grand, and then he made me pay for the mixing and mastering, and I produced the whole record and with Lindgren, and I wrote it, and with a great team of people. And so every time I play my actual Love album, my body of work,
yeah,
Steve Zapp's people and Sony Records come in and they shut it down. Or because I'm playing like
Well, I did take some videos of you, so I'll post it on your page right now.
Okay, thanks, baby.
Yeah.
This guy said you sold the masters, dummy. Well, because no record company would believe in me, so that was the only way that they would do a deal with me with my music, is if I gave them 100% of myself. And that's the only reason why I signed it was for mainstream radio, which I had 2 singles in top 40 mainstream radio.
Melissa M is here. AC, are we letting them in? Nope. Are we letting in? Is it time to ban everybody again? All the bad people in these chats? Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah, okay. You heard the fiance.
No!
I sold my masters for $60,000, and then they made me pay for the mixing and mastering, and never paid me as a producer for my production. So it's not really dumb because I still, you know, got a lot of streams and I got myself back to where I'm gonna do it on my own. They also block people. Look, she says I can't comment.
Really? I had to figure out why you couldn't text me. It's because I changed my phone number. I was like, why don't any of my texts go through to you? Aw, thank you. I'll always have your back.
Thank you, baby. Me too. I love you.
I love you.
I'm a little upset though that they just deleted my hour stream. I'm just pretty playing in my own bodies of work. The best playing I did was my own work.
It was so good right now. I'm so upset.
Don't sell masters again? Well, I didn't want to, but that was the only way that he said that Sony Records would do a subsidiary deal with him. So, I did. I don't know who that is. There are heaps of people blocked, like thousands. Yeah, over 40,000 people from rogue mods. See, every time they try to share my link for my donos, they're hidden because because someone went in there and hid people being able to share my links for people to donate to me. A rogue mod did that.
And what is that? Is that from YouTube?
It's like a blocked words thing that they can go in and they can say, oh, anytime Cash App, the Joker is mentioned, it's always hidden. Anytime my dono things and links and fans want to put it in there, they're always hidden. Because a rogue mod went in there and put in blocked words, bad words.
Which is Cash App.
Which are my donos. To block my donos. It's like, see, look, did it again, Amanda M.
I guess you're just gonna have to read it, right?
Well, no, the mods are unhiding them. She's unhiding them, but it's hidden. It shows up hidden as bad content. Because it doesn't even let people donate now. What?
This is so confusing.
No, you can donate. See? Donate to PayPal. They blocked that one too.
Just right now.
And I just unhid it. So people can see it. It's like, see? I say, have you thought about trying Twitch? That's what I use it. It's harder to have people mess your stuff up.
I mean, I just don't know if you want to like confuse people. Like you've been on YouTube for so long, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just building this channel right now. Look, there's 30 dislikes already on this video. 29 likes. I'm gonna go make it 30 likes myself. 30 dislikes already on this video. I'm gonna go make it 30 likes myself. It's crazy. They go, that piano you played was amazing. I don't know why they still did. It was a masterpiece.
Amazing.
Well, it's gone. Can no one actually donate right now? Really? Do I have to like try to like test a dono? Like, can you try testing a dono?
How do I do that?
Yeah. Just like $1. Like, just
Yeah.
Christmas.
Hold on. Oh my god, what is this? I can't. It's so bad. I can't.
It's horrible.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm trying to find you. I can't find you.
Horrible.
Oh my gosh.
You go to the video, but you can't find it.
Is it that? Oh.
No, it should say live.
It doesn't. Oh, I never subscribed.
Oh. Yeah, click on that.
Oh, okay.
When does a car become
What's the ad play?
Testing.
Okay, it worked. Amazing Dancer.
Oh, good. Okay.
Thank you. Sorry. Amazing Dancer, you're a sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you. No more donos. It's okay. You don't have to donate. Sorry. Thank you. Sorry. Amazing Dancer, you're a sweetheart. Thank you, Melissa. Yes, you don't have to donate.
LMG Lion.
I'm just really pissed off that my body of work was just lost.
Me too. It was amazing.
LMG Lion.
For an hour straight, I was just we were hanging out in the room. I was just like, baby, I want to go play the piano. Like, I came up with the second progression for the song I was writing for you. Like, so fucking rude. Thank you so much for the donation, Angela. Too, we appreciate it. I want to dono to Mel.
To Melanie. Sorry.
Oh, Karen, OMG. I'll always protect you. Hottest couple 2020.
I love that.
Oh, Karen, OMG. I'll always protect you.
For some reason, I can't figure out how to text you, babe. It won't let me text my own phone. I don't know why. Look, I texted you. Or texted me, and it doesn't let me. I can't text you.
One more time, you guys. Shout out to Lisa again, or Lisa Sligger. She sent me $25 on Cash App. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You know, I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. You know, if you guys ever want, you know, content ideas, if you guys have some topics you want me to cover or investigate for you, also with the donations, if you guys want me to get any actual court documents, like say if you guys wanted the Conrad versus Carter or the Carter versus Carter case, I could, you know, start buying those documents and we could go over those in the stream. But again, thank you, Lisa. I appreciate you.
No, that's not it though. Oh. Okay. Okay, we're good. Okay. That's weird though, because I never got that.
Alright, there you go. Okay, we're back.
Okay. I love you. I love you. Always fixes everything. Mr. Fix It.
I love you. Be done.
I love you too.
Yeah, how pretty you are. That's how we're gonna on the screen too. Alright. That's how we're gonna Wouldn't your couple name be Melon? I always said Malaran sound like a breed of melon. I always said Malaran sound like a breed of melon.
This video. so that you can upload the videos, because I had to capture these moments. I'd never seen you play like this before, ever. I'd never seen you play like this before, ever. Play that.
It's probably because I played that. Usually they don't do that. They'll just demonetize your video. That's not how it works. Usually they don't do that. They'll just demonetize your video. That's not how it works. Or if you like play like more than 30 seconds, you know, that's where they were like, play Lionel Richie again. Or if you like play like more than 30 seconds, you know, that's where they were like, play Lionel Richie again. So annoying. Yeah, everyone else is pissed too. Look, see, even hearts are hidden. They're just unhidden.
What is going on? This wasn't happening a week ago for you.
It was when I made AO a mod. It was when I made AO a mod.
You made him a mod?
Yeah, because he was being cool with me at first. And then he went in there and he allegedly.
You made him? Look. I didn't know that. I wasn't aware of that.
Big mistake.
I'm sorry. I'll stop it.
Yeah,
just Yeah.
He said, "You've got to echo, my man." Yeah, I know. Sorry, there you go. Thank you, bro. Thanks, from Drifter. Appreciate you. Hold on, listen. Someone said, "Why can't I donate?" I don't know. You can? I don't. Sends mommy. That feels like farming drama. Why can't I donate? To try to make it look like I'm like twisting it to like not donate. And it's like, I'm not here to fucking manipulate you weirdos. You see, look.
Baby, I want to eat some of your salad.
You do?
Yeah. And the dressing. I want some like vegetables. We'll split it.
Be careful because there's some dressing on the side.
Okay.
It's falling around. Let's get those likes up. Yeah, 43 likes and 52 dislikes on the video. They're destroying my streams, guys. And LMG's just like letting this happen. Like, okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm not concerned. I'm about to get Aaron Carter official back that has 101,000 subscribers. This only has 13,000 subscribers. So, and those are all my actually like real fans that watch where all my videos are. So, that's my channel. Now I have to sue somebody to get that back because they won't give it back to me.
Oh,
Thank you for liking the video. Thank you, Lily. I appreciate it too. 58 dislikes, 50 likes. Like, what the hell? What happened to your official? Some of the previous people that I was working with that were on my team stole it from me and they won't give it back to me. Did you see what, did you see Aces, if you sue anyone, it should be them. It was in my feed today. So horrible what they said. We weren't paying attention.
No.
I don't know what was said. And I don't care, really. Hey, we don't care, but at the same time, I'm really upset that last stream was deleted. So, I'm really pissed.
Those are really good songs.
very frustrating. It's okay. Literally anything they can try to fucking do. Anything. If I farted, they'll try to like, they're probably sitting over.
Okay, I can donate now. Aaron, I loved hearing you play the piano.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Someone said, Aaron, smoke a lot of cigarettes a day. No, I don't want to. Why are you encouraging me to smoke a lot of cigarettes a day? It's kind of weird. I should probably just put this out, actually. How about that?
You've been doing that a lot. James Paul's dono last night. Remember the message he wrote? That's what they're talking about.
Where did they say that?
And they said, remember what his dono was last night? Laugh out loud.
Oh, of course.
And that was funny.
Oh, of course. All about me farting. Like, that was so funny. I think I took a screenshot of it.
Yeah. Right. This was way too spicy. I didn't want to eat it.
Someone goes, if I had to deal with this shit he has his whole life and every day I would smoke a lot too, I don't blame him.
Aww.
It's not an excuse, I still gotta change. Fart dono.
Literally, that's what it was, baby.
It's because they're getting mad because we're not giving anybody else any attention and any sort of clout, so they can't get anything off of us. And
it's not like they'd rather have drama than like having.
Yeah, what was the point that you made yesterday? You were saying about that they didn't report on anything.
Yeah, they don't like they didn't post anything. Like Catalyst said we got engaged, but he didn't say anything else. Like he didn't post anything about it. Like he was just like Melanie and Aaron got engaged. Like he doesn't post nice things.
That's why I called him out on. That's why I called him out on condoning
bullying.
Being bullies.
Bullying. Yeah. Like he doesn't post anything nice to say about us. Like, oh, they're back together, you know.
They said, "Is your ring finger sore yet?" So let's not talk about it anymore.
Well, I'm not used to wearing a ring this long. I lost my last ring, so we need to get this insured.
We gotta get it. Well, we're putting it under homeowners insurance.
So I can't take it off.
Stop to look at this
all the time, especially in the light.
I mean, whoa.
We are shining it in the RV today. Yes, please.
It's so
beautiful.
And her Baba kissed it. Her grandmother.
Yes.
Her grandmother kissed the ring today. So I'm guessing that's some sort of like Bulgarian blessing.
Yes. Well, she doesn't know English, so she doesn't know what else to say. I know.
Though.
I know.
You can still, you know.
I know.
She understands though. She understands. She can't speak English, but she understands. I went to the beach the week after I got engaged and I was so paranoid.
Yeah, like I feel like I'll get paranoid with this thing. Like I need like a necklace for it. Like if I take it off, like put it on a necklace.
Well, no, because when we move, where we go, there's barracudas, and barracudas are attracted to anything shiny, and they're one of the like deadliest fish in the ocean. They're like a shark, and if they see like shining underwater, they'll come after you even if you're a person.
Oh my gosh.
And they'll come. And you know what a barracuda looks like? Oh, barracuda.
I have acquired too many tools and boundaries to be able to protect myself. And being vocal is the number one thing you can do about it. Number one thing you can do about it, but you have to have integrity. You can't just go out there being a fucking psychopath and fucking. Right? I'm not a fucking, like I said on Vlad TV, I'm not a fucking Orlando Brown. No offense, Orlando Brown, but bro, get your life together. You know what I mean? You can do it on your own. I did this on my own. No one helped me get my life better. I took a look in the mirror.
That was the last clip. Again, I'd like to thank you. Oh, shiznit. Thank everybody who joined. If you left, I had my hood on. I had to take the dog outside, but turn my light off and stuff. You guys have a great night. Sweet dreams. I'll see